Hey, this is Quay Global, and right now you are tuned in to Hip Hop Weekly.
Hi, I'm Crystal Ketchum with Hip Hop Weekly, and today I'm sitting down with Quality Control's youngest producer, Quay Global. How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Now, we discussed this earlier, but for the longest time, I really thought it was cut that shit up, Quay, but it's really cook that shit up,
Yeah,
Quay?
it's cook that shit up, Quay. For the people who didn't know, it's cook that shit up, Quay. It's not cut that shit up.
It sounds like that. So what inspired that tagline?
Me and my long friend Guap, we was in the studio, and goddamn, he said it in one of his verses. Like, he was saying it in the song, and from that day, I just took it and like made it my tag.
It's not you saying it's your friend.
Yeah, it's my friend Guap Tarantino.
Okay, so what influences your sound, the Quay Global sound?
I kind of been doing this for a long time, so I feel like just my whole life journey of just making music.
And you grew up in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, definitely. I grew up like County Road, like Glenwood, Rainbow. Like, I'm from that side, like the east side. Like,
So how has growing up in Atlanta influenced your sound?
I mean, looking up to the big artists, they influence you a lot. Like, they basically like kind of paved my sound, like the way I make beats now. Like, a lot of the producers who used to make beats like back when we was young, like they kind of made me like my sound.
So speaking of beats, what is your process in creating beats now?
I would say my process in making beats is really like a 10-15 minute thing. Like, it don't take long for me to make a beat.
You make a beat in 10 to 15 minutes?
Yeah.
What's the studio have to be like for you to create?
I can be in any environment. I can make a beat on a Bluetooth speaker.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you make your beats, is there anything, you have a favorite chord you like to use or an instrument you must use?
I mean, I always start with a piano, so I can always like hear everything, and then I switch the sound.
Now, coming back from when you weren't signed, just like making beats in your bedroom or wherever you used to make beats, how have you evolved? You use different equipment?
Yeah, you can say that. You can say I use different equipment. The equipment that I got, like, I kind of took time with my equipment to make sure it was the best equipment for me. Like,
What equipment are you using?
like, I use Focals, like Focal speakers.
Mm-hmm.
I use Newman. I use Newman mic when I rap. Like, I just make sure everything perfect. Like, my voice gotta be perfect. The bass frequency gotta be perfect. Like, everything gotta be perfect.
So we all want to know, what did you use in making Lil Baby's Dog?
I made it be like 2 years ago. I made a song to it first, but it was a throwaway for me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the beat was a throwaway for me. It was a real throwaway. And then
Look at it now.
I gave it to Lil Baby, and it was another song. So,
You think you'll ever put your version out?
no, never.
Why?
Never.
Why?
I never do that.
You think it's disrespect to Lil Baby, or
No, it ain't even just that. It's just like I don't even have the files no more. Like, that song long gone. Like, I don't know where that song is.
When was that your first big placement?
Yeah, like major placement. Yeah, like,
So when did you have that feeling like this is going to be a hit?
when he made it, we knew it was a hit. When he
So you were in the studio when he actually
yeah,
made
I recorded it. I like, me and Lil Baby like put that song together. Like, we really did, like, sat there like, I want to say like 3 hours. We was in the studio that whole day. One of the rooms was messed up. We couldn't even record, so we had to go to another room. So it was like, as soon as we got in that room, like, it was cool.
What's your relationship like with Lil Baby?
He like a big brother. Like, he treat me like I'm a little brother. Like,
Yeah, ain't that far.
like, yeah, you know how little brothers and big brothers is. Like, it's like that. Like, that's how me and Lil Baby is.
So you've done so much in your career. By far, you're only 20.
Yeah.
When did you have that feeling like, I made it?
Man, it didn't hit me to, like, I want to say, it didn't hit me to about, I think I was in like LA or something. I was in LA, and I had met my publishing company, and when I met them, like, I was shocked. Like, it's regular. Like, it's just like a job. Like, it's not, you feel me? It's just like a job, but it's not a job for me because, I love doing it.
So before you became a producer, were you doing anything else? Did you have any type of career going on? Or?
I used to play football, but that's it.
That's it. So this is like your first career, and look how far you've come. Like that's amazing.
I've been doing it since I was like 9, so it's like a long time.
Wow. So is there anybody else you're just dying to get in the studio with?
I'm not dying, but we can definitely work.
Not like that. Anybody you're excited you really want to work with?
I mean, yeah, and if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. You don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with me.
There has to be somebody on your list you're just like,
I gotta just get in there with. I want to get in there with like the Rihannas and
Have you stepped into that R&B realm?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
With who? So this is your first time?
Yeah. Basically, it's my first time, but not with no big artists. But I have definitely crossed that genre of music.
Okay. Now I also read that you didn't go to school.
I did go to school. I graduated high school, but I didn't
go to college. School for.
No, I never. I that was my plan since I was in like middle school. Like I ain't going to college.
Looking back, do you think going to school would have changed the trajectory of your career?
Yeah, I wouldn't be where I would be today if I.
If you went to school, where would you be though?
I'd probably think I'd been in school, probably intern for somebody trying to make it. Like I got a lot of friends that went to school and like
they didn't make it as well. So for aspiring producers, do you even suggest that school route?
Yeah, because it's different ways you can make it. Like you're gonna have to be like a do boy. Like, well, I ain't gonna say a do boy, but you're gonna have to goddamn do something. See, I never had to go through that. Like I never had to intern, none of that. I just jumped straight into like my career. Like I jumped straight into it. Like no strings attached.
So how did you do that? We all want to know. Like how did you get signed to QC? What happened?
I was in QC for a minute. I kept recording Lil Baby. Anytime he called me, I would pull up. Like he can call me. Well, I don't got nothing.
How'd you meet him?
I met him through my friend Bricks.
Okay, and your friend is already in the music industry.
Yeah, he produced like Young Thug, Drake. Like he made Issa. So he kind of put me through the door.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to this for a producer who's not out of Atlanta but out of a different state. How do they get their beats heard? What do they have to do?
Man, you just got.
What do you suggest?
You gotta flood. You're gonna have to flood. Even if you got the same beat, you gonna have to keep flooding. You're gonna have to flood and sell it for the low, sell it for the cheap, sell it for the low. That's how you win. That's the only way you're gonna win.
But aren't they cheating themselves at that point? Because if it becomes a hit, they get nothing.
Cheating yourself, but you're not, because like what you got to lose. Right.
So that brings me to my next point. Do you feel like in today's era of music, producers get the credit they deserve?
No, producers have never got the credit they deserve. Like never.
Do you feel that way about your son?
No, I get my credit.
Is it because of QC?
I see it. I mean, I wouldn't say it's because of QC. I would say it's more of us. You feel me? Us than like we, because of us.
But why do you feel like producers don't get the credit they deserve?
Because like some of them, like most artists, like take the tag out. No representation. Like
they can actually do that.
Yeah, because you gotta think about they buying the beat. Like you paying for something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's like a dog with a tail. Like, can you cut the tail off my dog before I get it? Yeah.
So, in retrospect, who do you think brings more to the table, the artist or the producer?
I mean, the producer, like, bro, you gotta think about it. If the rapper wouldn't goddamn have nothing in the background, like, you wouldn't hear his voice. Like, he wouldn't be able to say nothing. Like, what would he say? Like, imagine no beat. He can freestyle acapella, but it's not gonna give you the feeling of like when you had that beat behind it. Okay.
Now, not only do you produce, but you also rap. So tell us a little about that. When did you start rapping?
I mean, I've been rapping and producing. That's how I'm able to do what I do. Like the major project. That's how I do like 8 songs a mixtape. Like every time you see me on the mixtape, like I do like 8 songs.
But you have a mixtape out?
No. No. You know, in the future. But I had a whole nother name. Like I'm not gonna tell nobody that. Like that's a whole nother name.
Tell us. We want to know. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Are you shy to bring this rapper side of you out? Like, what is this?
No. I'm not shy to bring the rapper side of me out. It's just, it's a whole nother name. Like, that's bad on my marketing part. Like, why would we go to another name? We got to stick with the name, Quay Global. That's my name.
Well, okay.
Like, I had a whole nother rap name. Like, my name was Quavo. Like, you can go look it up. I had the same name as Quavo. Like, you can't have the same name.
That ain't gonna work now.
No, it's not. So it's not gonna work. So
in the future, when do you think we can expect a project from you?
I mean, I'd be dropping a project probably around like July, like June, July.
Who will be on this project?
We'll keep that in the story for because I don't even know who's gonna be on there. I can just take it to so many people, but like I don't even know who's gonna get on there.
We're excited to hear this. So, what are you cooking up now? Any songs we should be looking out for?
Oh yeah, you know, Lil Baby mixtape drop. It's finna come out. I got 8 songs on his album.
Y'all got a close relationship, like.
Yeah, we cool, definitely. Like you got to think about it, like we helped each other grow into like.
So is he like that artist for you where the chemistry is just there?
I mean, like when I like he's like the hardest person like rapping my beat like ever.
And how about everybody else at QC? What's your relationship like with them?
Oh, it's like family. Like it's a family thing at QC. Like it's like real family. Like everybody like my blood. Like it's like a real family thing over there.
Okay, so what advice has Coach K or Pete given you thus far to really help you?
You know, keep working. We got it.
Do you feel any pressure when those guys are around? Like, okay, I gotta come out with 10 beats a day before they come in.
It's not. It's just I stay in my lane and I just keep working. Like it's nothing like that.
How many beats are you making now a day?
Like, I want to say like 5, 6. I used to make like 10, 12. That's when I was like I gotta get something. Like,
you ever made a beat with someone in mind? Like, okay, this person needs to get on this.
Yeah, definitely. Like I done heard it's a couple beats. I done gave a little baby like, yeah, he need to rap on that. Like he need to do that beat.
You don't give it to nobody else. Like, nah, he needs this.
Yeah. Like I would hold it. Like I would call him like, bro, you need to rap on this beat. Yeah, but I'm gonna try it. If it don't work, it just don't work.
So let me put this out there in the future. Can we just like expect the entire project from you, Lil Baby? Because y'all have that connection already.
I mean, yeah, like we could probably do something like Cook Up Baby or make up something crazy.
Okay, so what can we expect from you next? What can your fans look out for?
We got Pablo Juan finna drop his tape with me. He haven't finalized the name yet, but I got a tape with Pablo finna come out. Of course, Lil Baby, and hopefully I just y'all see what else I do. I got a lot stored though.
Okay, so let us know where we can follow you and reach you.
Okay, y'all can follow me on Instagram at that's Quay, AYETHATSQUAY, and y'all can follow me on Twitter at Quay Global.
Thank you, Quay.